Hi everyone and welcome back to Master of Magic Nostalgia Trip. So, I did the first episode of this back in July 2015, and if you missed that or didn't watch it, the link is in the description below. And I'm going to continue Nostalgia Trip. So for now, we're going to play some more Master of Magic, and then we'll switch to some other old games. There are a lot of old strategy games that I really enjoyed, and I will play them as part of Nostalgia Trip series. So one of the reasons why I'm continuing Nostalgia Trip series is actually thanks to Patreon, because Nostalgia Trip was the most popular thing my Patreon supporters wanted me to continue doing. So I will continue recording these. I'm not quite sure how frequent these episodes are going to be, but yeah, Nostalgia Trip series will continue. And I have quite a few games in mind that I will do as part of this series. But for now, we are going to continue some Master of Magic. As I said, the link to the first episode is in the description below, because it's been over half year since I published that first episode. So when we last left off, we had two cities. We are playing as the halflings. We got one neutral city on this island down here that I wouldn't mind taking. We got the AI to the east, right here, playing as the nomads. We got the tower to the other world. And that's about it. I'm about to finish a settler. I will have to give him water walking, which I already got. And that's that. So let's carry on. We'll see what we can do. We'll finish that settler first. We'll give him water walking. And I wouldn't mind taking the nodes, which means we might want to build up our army. I could unlock some better units, but slingers are pretty damn good already. One thing I could do is build the Alchemist's Guild. That's actually very useful, because it will give all units enchanted weapons. But it would take a while to build it. Let's build some more slingers for now, because that's something I'm going to need. I'm going to need a bigger army. We'll build one or two and then we'll see. Alright, what's the next spell we want? Probably Summoning Circle, because I'll need that. Well, I don't really need it that much right now. I just needed to move it to another city. We do have a Summoning Circle in our capital by default. What else can we research? These are quite expensive. I could go straight for a Doombat. That's a pretty good unit, a pretty good summoned unit. It's not a bad idea, actually. It's 100 turns right now, but it will be faster, because I will increase my research rate. Or we could go for something slightly less hardcore, like the sprites. Let's go for the Doombat, why not? I will increase my research rate. And it's a pretty damn good unit. Alright, there's water walking, that will cost us some mana. But that's not a problem. That's definitely a faster way, and we'll start a city in this general area. No, I didn't want to go back. Get back here. I was going to move the map, not do that. Alright, new slingers. I should probably give that city some defenses. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah, I need to get used to the control scheme again. Right, where do we want that city? We could start a city right here. It has to be 4 tiles away. So this is actually the only spot that I can use. Or down here. Is this better? 12 pop, 9 pop. Yeah, this spot down here is actually better. It will have a higher population in the long run. We'll use that one. We need water walking for that slinger. Alright, we'll start a city down here. There's the shrine. That's in our second city. Granary will be next. To increase the city growth. You will get water walking. And let's start a hamlet. Our hero leveled up. Heroes get really damn powerful in the long run. They can be a little bit squishy early on, but once you get a lot of experience on them and some items, they can get really overpowered. Especially some of the stronger heroes. Because they are divided into categories. There are some heroes that are stronger than others. But they all have a lot of potential. If you get experience and good items, they can be almost unstoppable. with enough experience. Right, now we can just remove that enchantment because we don't really need water walking anymore. And I don't necessarily want to pay maintenance for that. Now, I could increase my research a bit. And I think we could reduce our mana for a bit. We'll work on our casting skill. Yeah, so 6 research, 4 casting. Sounds good. How many turns for that Doombat? We can check that in here. No, that's the governor or whatever. Yeah, F3, apprentice, 92 turns. It will be faster than that. There's our new hamlet. So we want a builder's hall right away. Yep, we do. And more units. I will try to get these nodes because we could really use the mana. Granary. And library is next to increase our research. This will add research points directly. New slinger. I don't think we can take the node just yet. I don't actually remember what units it had. Chaos spawn. Okay. I think that's a pretty strong one. From what I remember at least. I remember a lot of these unit types, even though it's been like 15 plus years since I last played this. Actually, that's not really true, because I actually played Master of Magic once in a while. But it's been a few years since I last played this. Okay, I don't think we can take this one. Looks like this one will be a little bit easier. I could give it a shot. There's another slinger. I think we'll give it a shot. This is quite a few slingers already. And we can work on the Alchemist Guild. Because that will give us enchanted weapons. We can actually speed this up a bit. We have enough food to maintain our army. Let's give it a shot. Okay, so how bad is this going to be? Oh yeah, this thing is actually pretty damn strong. I was thinking about a completely different unit. Well, we'll see what we can do. I probably won't be able to beat it. I need enchanted weapons for this one. We'll do some damage, but I would do much more with enchanted weapons. Cause Fear, Stoning Gaze, Doom Gaze. Yeah, this thing is really damn powerful. I will not be able to attack it with my heroes. I probably want to move them out of the way. It's almost definitely going to kill them, if it attacks them. This is a very strong unit. Yeah, we don't even do any damage with most of these shots. If we get lucky, we might be able to kill it. But as you can see, a lot of these shots don't actually do anything. Our chance to even hit this thing is pretty low. There, it's on yellow. If we can take it, the node will be really good for us. Alright, let's move out of the way. I will probably lose some units here. We actually killed it, nice! For 70 gold and 140 mana crystals. So now, in order to actually get anything out of that node, we have to summon a magic spirit and meld it with the node. That's what we're going to do. The library is done. Now, I need a lot of buildings here, but increasing production would be a good idea. Do we have any forest squares? Just one in here. Miners Guild will probably take a little bit too long. Yeah, 43 turns. It's a little bit too long. Barracks. Alright, let's get barracks, that's only 5 turns. There's the magic spirit, and we can meld with the node on the next turn. Oh, also, -1 food. There. This will help our research rate. 10 research points per turn. I could even increase that even more. Right now, we're not getting the full benefit, because there's a green conjunction, which means green nodes are getting more, and all other types are getting less, as you can see, or nature nodes. This right here is a nature node. There's the Sages Guild, so now we can get Alchemist Guild. And this will give us magical weapons on all new troops. These are kind of required to hit some enemies. And it's also +1 to hit. but magical weapons are actually kind of required to even be able to do damage to certain enemies. So it's a building I tend to prioritize. Okay, barracks. What else do we want? Only one forest tile in here. I could unlock the bowman, it's not a terrible idea. But I think we're going to need some ships. I don't want to rely on water walking forever. So yeah, we'll build a shipwrights guild. How's our hamlet or newest city doing? 12 turns. We could speed that up a bit. Yeah, just buy it out. We have the gold. Might as well put it to good use. Okay, done. And granary. I usually just start with a granary or build it very early on because that increases city growth. We obviously want that. We are losing some gold, but that shouldn't be a big deal. Do we want to try that other node? Maybe. It's going to be tough. I wouldn't mind a slinger with magical weapons before we try that other node. So I think we'll wait for that. There. So now we can get more slingers. I think it's best to just focus on slingers. It's such a good unit. One of the best units the halflings have. Alright, what about this one? Smithy, sawmill. We could unlock the bowman. Let's unlock the swordsman here. I'll need some melee units later on. Probably. 7 population. We got a level up, and here's our new unit. So now he has a magical weapon because we built him in a city with an alchemist guild. Okay, some of these have more experience. So this guy, for example, is an elite, which means he has +2 to hit, compared to only +1 to hit on a unit that's just a veteran. Alright, let's give it a shot. Taking over nodes is really important. The more nodes you can get early on, the better. These are easily one of the more important parts of the game. But we should work on our income a bit. So a marketplace wouldn't be a bad idea, especially since the marketplace unlocks the farmer's market, and that's also a pretty important building for city growth. Alright, let's give this a shot. We'll see how it goes. So let's have a look. That's a caster unit, it has +2 to hit, a magical ranged attack, fire immunity. I don't really care about fire immunity. We should kill the hellhounds first though. Yes, we should. Yep, let's kill the hellhounds, should be easy enough. I need some items for my heroes. I don't really have any. Hey, there's a chance we'll find some. That was a fireball from that guy. I will not be able to attack him with my melee guys. What can we cast? Anything we want to cast? I could... no, firebolt is useless because it has fire immunity. What was this again? Let's see. Harder to defend. I don't think this will be very useful. War creature, this might be useful. Yeah, this is actually kind of useful against this guy. There. We should be able to kill him, yeah. Not all attacks are hitting, but this guy is actually kind of weaker than the whatever that eye was called. We're still not hitting every attack, but that's fine. He's about to die. Oh, I can actually attack him. Alright. Well then, he's dead. Easy enough, 80 gold, and we got a shield. +1 defense, +1 resistance. Not the best item of all times, but hey, we'll use it. Which one of these guys is actually stronger? 12 melee, 6 armor. Okay, this guy is kind of stronger. Does he have more experience? No, they are both in commander rank. Alright, he can keep the shield. Later on, we'll be able to make our own weapons once we get the spell that allows us to do exactly that. Magic Spirit. But making really powerful items requires tons of mana, like ridiculous amounts of mana. Also, we should split this army now. At least a bit. And we should keep some units in our capital, otherwise people will get upset. As you can see, we have some citizens that are revolting. Now, what else do we want here? Marketplace. To fix our income a bit. And meld with the node. 21 research points. How's that Doombat coming along? That was F3. Only 4 turns, see? That was much less than 100 turns. And that's a really damn good unit. It's also not a cheap unit, and it will cost us quite a bit in mana upkeep, but that's fine. And there it is. We got the Doombat. What else do we want here? Ice Bolt, Enchant Item, that's what I'm talking about. I might actually go for that. I think so. Let's go for that, why not? There's the marketplace. That should help our economy a bit, and I could just build the farmer's market right away. That adds free food and 30 people per turn. It's a really damn good building for city growth. We'll go for that. Okay, 2 more turns to finish the market, and I want to take over this city. So, let's maybe do that. I'll leave 1 guy in here. We still got 1 revolting citizen, but that's fine. Now, yeah, let that market finish and then we'll build a boat or something. Because I don't want to cast water walking on all of these guys. That would be a bit of a waste. Yep, we'll get the trireme, that's 5 turns. I could just cast water walking on 1 unit, walk across, and then disenchant it, but that would be just a big waste of mana. Let's not do that. Alright, what else do we want? More units. We can unlock some more powerful units. 7 turns to build city walls. Let's just spam a few more slingers, why not? These guys are just so good. Oh, what the heck are you doing? Right, I should guard my nodes. Otherwise, this kind of thing can happen. Well then, we can just kill that ghost. Well, spirit, not ghost. We should be able to at least, I think. Yes, it's down. Yep, I should guard this for sure. Otherwise, the AI will try to take over. Hey, what's up? I don't like your face. So there's the trireme. We can use it to transport units, right? Yep. I might not remember everything about the game. It's been a while. But I remember most things. Most things that actually matter. I think it will carry up to 3 units, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, 3 units exactly. Alright. That's enough. This will take a few turns to move across, but that's totally fine. We can try to take over that nature node. I wouldn't mind. There. And the next round, I leave 1 unit for defense, or 2 units for defense. Okay, these guys. Alright, looks good. And we'll guard the other node. There. And that's that. Let's check out that nature node. And we can explore a bit with that trireme, why not? Need to wait 1 more turn. We still need to fix our economy a bit. No, that's not what I wanted to do. It's easy to confuse left click with a right click. Okay, we need to wait 1 more turn. What else can we build in here? Miners Guild, Fighters Guild, Sawmill. Temple for more mana. Let's just go for 1 mana. When in doubt, get more mana. That's my general rule for this game. If you don't know what to go for, just go for more mana. You can't go wrong with more mana. There is an island to the west. We might want to settle there. Sprites. Yep, this should be an easy one. Although, this information can actually be misleading. because sometimes it can say there are sprites and they will have like an earth elemental with them. It doesn't always show the actual strongest unit. Not to mention, you might get 1 or you might get 6. And we got a spell out of that. That's actually a nice one. Where is it? Yep. Oh, also we can cast Earth Lore to scout, quote unquote. There. Okay, there are some ruins here. We definitely want to settle this island, that's for sure. I didn't necessarily want a second trireme, but alright. We'll take it. It's not entirely useless. Now we can move 6 units all at the same time. Right, so what's next? Let's go for that Miners Guild. We can build a Merchants Guild in a coastal city eventually. From what I remember, that actually requires a coastal city. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it does. I could also just increase the taxes if I want to. This will increase the unrest, but I suppose it's a good idea at this point. What about magic? We can try to increase our research a bit more. 23 research points. Yep, good enough. There's our magic spirit. And we can explore a bit. I can always cast Earth Lore, but I don't have to do that all the time. Now, let's go take the city. We got a champion hero already. How tough is that city going to be? Also, the nice thing about the spirit is that it can fly by default. So no need for water walking. Okay, that's quite a few slingers. We should be able to do it, but it might be a little bit tough. I'm sure ours are more experienced. Huh. Well, I want the city, so let's do it. They almost killed one guy in one turn. We can cast a few spells. So... yeah, Warp Wood is a pretty good one. That will destroy their ammunition. And we should charge them. One of our heroes might actually die here. But that's how it goes. I want this city. There, we killed one guy. Now we can cast Warp Wood again. That will destroy their ammunition, and now these 2 guys actually have to melee us. Which is why he moved towards me. I think we can kill one more, yep. We'll lose 1 unit, probably. Yes, we just did. That's okay, it's worth it to take a city. I can replace them quite easily. Warp Wood again. I really like that spell against these kinds of units. It makes them so much easier. On the other hand, your enemies can also use that against you. Okay, we'll kill this. It will be easy enough now. They can't really do much. We lost 1 unit to take the city. That's not bad at all. No, I don't want to raise the city. Why would I want to do that? We lost a sawmill and a builder's hall. Alright, that's fine. So, let's check... what do we want to check? We have 1 fame. So, the higher your fame is, the more powerful heroes you will get. 1 fame is nothing, but at least we could start it on that. So that's something. And the city is ours. Let's have a look what's going on in here. We got a builder's hall. No, we don't. We have an armory and a smithy. That's not too bad. Alright, we got 4 cities. And I should get another settler. Meld with the node. And here's another island. No, that's actually the end of the map. Alright, let's get 1 more settler after the temple. And we'll settle that island to the west. And we might be able to go to the other world soon. We'll have to go through the tower and beat the defenses. The towers are usually heavily guarded. And they can require a really good army to beat. But we might be able to take them. That's not necessarily what I wanted to do, but alright. We might be able to take it. We probably can't. What can we do here? I can cast a firebolt. Might be a bit of a waste of mana, but sure, why not? We can do that. Yep, we can kill the spirit. He's actually exploring with the spirit or what? Who knows? There. I think we made contact with all the factions now. More units. Yeah, let's get some more slingers here. Before we get that settler. We can also get a swordsman. That's only 2 turns. It's not the strongest unit of all times, but it will have magical weapons. Because we have an alchemist guild in that city. And we finished enchant item. Okay, do we want to go for more summons? What are the other options? Disenchant area, detect magic. Yeah, detect magic can be okay. And we got a new hero. So, leadership increases the attack strength of all units in combat by 1 per 2 levels. Yeah, this is a pretty good one. And it's a caster hero. Sure, I can accept that. I guess. We won't get the really powerful heroes until much later, so might as well accept. Okay, he already declared war on us. Not really surprising. Okay, I'll show you how Enchanting Items works. So, there are actually 2 spells. This is the weaker version. There's another spell, I don't remember the exact name, which allows you to create much more powerful items. This one has some limitations. So, I could just create +3 attack, +3 defense sword with resist elements and stoning, or with just this. That will cost me 600 mana. Right now I have 300. So as you can see, creating really good items is pretty damn expensive. But it's worth it. They make your heroes much more powerful. Anyhow, I think I'm going to make a cut here and continue in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this second episode of Master of Magic Nostalgia Trip. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.